Hey, it's Aaron. So, back in 2009, my father went to this thing called the World of Wheels, which is a car show that takes place in Boston almost every single year. He went with some of his friends and my uncle, his brother-in-law, and they took some photographs. They even met Henry Winkler because Winkler was at that show that year. Now, in the photographs that my dad took, he's got two cars. One says the Fonz. It's like hand stenciled on the back of the car. And the other one has the license plate that says Fonz. And what would you know, but Henry Winkler happened to be standing in between the two of these cars. Long story short, I didn't go with my dad to this car show, but I have the pictures. And I created this story about the pictures without any information. And I can't believe that my brain did this to me. And it did it for so long. Somehow, I got it in my head that those cars belonged to Mr. Henry Winkler, and they were his own private cars in his private collection that he kept someplace in New Hampshire or Massachusetts, because one car had a license plate that said Cape Cod, Massachusetts, and the other license plate said that it was from Salem, New Hampshire. Or actually, it might have been Concord, New Hampshire. I'm not really 100% positive on the registration on it, but the car is from New Hampshire. And I remember thinking to myself, Winkler lives around us. That is freaking awesome. Wait a minute, Aaron. Henry Winkler lives in Los Angeles. He was born and raised in New York City, and he lived in upstate New York for a while, but Winkler's never lived in Massachusetts, nor has he lived in New Hampshire. Okay. So why were these cars there with Henry Winkler with license plates from other places where he's not even from? Okay, from a little more research into this, I came up with the answers to this problem. It appears that Henry Winkler was the guest appearance, the celebrity guest star for World of Wheels for 2009. It just so happened to be that two of the people that tour the New England area with cars own these two vehicles from private collections, and they thought it would be advantageous to put Henry Winkler between the two of these automobiles. Wow, did my brain just make up a story that it didn't even exist? Know something really cool about Henry Winkler? The Fonz is terrified of motorcycles. Did you know that even though he shows himself riding in the Happy Days intro on a motorcycle, that whole entire scene is only one take? He ended up crashing at the end of it, and they used part of that for every sequence that he had to ride a motorcycle for the entire series of show. Henry can't ride a motorcycle. Happy day.